we've finally got a bit of good news, and that is despite the billions of pounds profit that the energy companies seem to be making, and undoubtedly the cost of living crisis that everyone appears to be experiencing due to rising costs, and let's face it, Keir Starmer making cuts here, there and everywhere, an energy supplier has had a bit of bad news, which is good news for us. But just what am I going on about? Well, according to this article, it says that major energy suppliers hand out £7 million in compensation after overcharging customers, and I should bloody well think so too. We are in the days of smart meters, where therefore there should be no excuse to overcharge people. I mean, let's face it, they've been trying to force them down our throats here, there and everywhere, so what could be the possible excuse for overcharging anyone who's got one? And for anyone who hasn't got one, and is rung up and given a meter reading, then there should be no excuse for that either. But it does say that a host of energy firms, so it isn't just one, have paid out £7 million in compensation and refunds to tens of thousands of customers after overcharging them. But these 10 firms have handed out the cash include utility warehouse Octopus Energy. I mean, I'm currently with Octopus, and they seem at the moment to be quite good, so it is unfortunate that they appear to be doing this as well. And EDF Energy. Ofgem, the industry regulator, said the compensation and refunds has been issued to more than 34,000 customers. But just when did all this happen then? Well, apparently the issue took place between January 2019 and September 2024. Yes, that's right, over 5 years. I mean, what could be the possible excuse for them either not noticing this or fixing it within that time? Unless, of course, hang on, they might have noticed it, in which case, wouldn't that be fraud? I mean, admittedly, I could be wrong, and I unfortunately am no legal expert, but it does strike me as a little bit, teeny-weeny bit strange. But just what was the issue? Well, it says that it happened when energy customers with more than one electricity point meter in their homes were incorrectly charged more than what they should have been. Strangely though, it says that energy firms are allowed to apply multiple standing charges for homes with more than one electricity meter. However, this rule meant that some customers were charged more than is allowed under the price cap when combined with unit rates. Of course, I don't know about you, but I can't actually understand why that the electricity companies or energy companies or whatever you want to call them didn't actually or couldn't actually work this out. It's just surely common sense, isn't it, that if someone is on the price cap with one standard charge, then if you add another standard charge, wouldn't that push them over? Doesn't just quite make sense to me. But according to this, more than 20,000 Octopus Energy customers were overcharged and have been issued refunds totaling £2,636,884, whilst over 2,300 OVO Energy customers were also affected, with refunds totaling £602,066. There were also 8,272 utility warehouse customers hit by the error, and these customers received £2,043,098 in refunds or compensation between them. Hang on a minute. You've got Octopus with just over 2.5 million with 20,000, but these guys with 2 million with less than half of that, 8,000. So it seems to me that if anything, utility warehouse was the worst offender here. But this is a full list of firms that were impacted by the error, so check your bills, people. But what they all said about it? Well, Charlotte Frail, I think that says, she's the Director of Retail Pricing and Systems at Ofgem, said, "We expect all suppliers to have robust processes in place so they can bill their customers accurately. While it is clear that on this occasion errors were made, thankfully the issues were promptly resolved and customers are being refunded. Either way though, I personally hope that measures will be put in place to make sure something like this never happens again, because in my opinion there's just no excuse for it. And at the end of the day, hopefully this is a big lesson to all those energy suppliers which were found to be overcharging people, because there is no excuse for it in my opinion. And at the end of the day, I hope that interest was also added to any compensation payments that customers received. And if it wasn't, then it bloody well should have been, in my opinion.